Hi everyone! It's really great to be with you all this evening. A couple of days ago, I was in Scotland and I encountered the most beautiful painting of an elderly couple eating soup. Now, that's not the kind of sentence that I ever thought I'd say in my life, so allow me to back up a bit and give you a little more detail. I'm studying abroad in England this semester, but last weekend my university took a group of us to visit Edinburgh for the weekend. On Sunday, my friend and I found ourselves with a couple of hours to spare, and so we headed to the Scottish National Portrait Gallery to spend our final hours in the city. The gallery was filled with huge and majestic portraits of Scottish royalty, men and women adorned in fantastically elaborate clothes, painted in rich jewel tones and hung in gilded frames. I guess it's sort of peculiar then that the one painting I remember from that morning was perhaps the simplest of all. Tucked away in a newer exhibit featuring modern-day works of portraiture, there was a small painting in an undecorated frame, painted mostly in soft grays and browns. In this painting, a man and a woman, who both look to be in their 80s, are sitting at their kitchen table. Each of them is working on eating a bowl of soup, but they are both looking at something outside the frame, at what you assume to be a television. The woman is holding her spoon and gesturing to the man, as if making a comment about something happening on TV, and the man is mid-bite, listening to her. All in all, it is a very mundane scene. You imagine that this elderly couple is having dinner in front of the TV like they always do, like they have been doing for years and years and years. The plaque to the right of the picture informs the viewer that this portrait was painted by their granddaughter. It reads that the artist sought to capture a fleeting moment in the daily lives of her grandparents, who have spent their whole lives cherishing each other's company. Of course now, this little mundane moment of soup eating isn't fleeting after all. Rather, it's presented beautifully from the hands of an artist who loves her subjects. It is held up for reflection, to be seen and pondered gratefully and attentively. You can tell that this granddaughter cherishes her grandparents' company. That sounded really, really beautiful to me, to have spent one's whole life cherishing another's company. I think that this is something that the Liturgy of the Hours allows us to do in a really special way. We cherish each other's company when we speak these holy words of the Psalms to one another, and in doing so, we also cherish the company of those all over the world with whom we pray the unceasing prayer of the Church. We cherish each other's company when we pray these praises and these lamentations, knowing that even if one or the other does not ring true for our particular mood at this time of day, we are united with the souls of others who may feel these joys or sorrows particularly intimately. In praying the Liturgy of the Hours, we become people who will truly be able to say that we have spent our whole lives cherishing another's company. That is, God's company. It gives us a way of remembering our day through the lens of cherished togetherness. As we give our voices to this prayer of Christ, we see our routines and mundanities with grateful hearts. They are presented as beautiful gifts, as from the hands of an artist who loves us very much. Our day is sanctified, our activities transformed, our actions made holy, and all of this is held up for reflection during night prayer, to be seen and pondered gratefully and attentively. In this space of prayer, we remember that the moments and routines of our day, which we may have seen as fleeting and uneventful, are actually dearly cherished and made holy by our loving and merciful Father. In our prayer this evening, may we all grow closer to seeing our day through this lens of cherished togetherness, whether or not there are Scottish portraits or soup involved. Thank you.